The immortal John Hancock here, and today I'd like to talk about my first gaming experience. And you know, I'm an older gamer, and I grew up before the internet, before smartphones. Walkie-talkies, riding bikes outside, that type of upbringing. And I lived in a pretty rural area. And my first gaming experience, and this is gaming experience at home. And so my dad came home and had purchased the family, yes, a Pong unit. And my dad was a pretty reasonable person. There was times when he was pretty frugal, and he bought our family a TV scoreboard. And this is not my original unit. This is a unit I picked up later. I don't remember the box. And I know there's different versions, and I have several of the different versions. But I thought I'd showcase today what my gaming experience, my first gaming experience was. And I do believe that it affects what we like to collect, what we like to play, a memory. I'm going to show this bizarre unit. I'm actually going to fire it up and kind of show you and kind of talk about some of my memories I had playing with my brother. I don't remember playing with my parents. I essentially think that it was a game machine, a game console or Pong clone that was meant for me and my brother to play, and that's about it in the house. So let's check it out together. I'm excited to show this. So here's the unit. I definitely am happy about showing this video because, so many times you see what Pong looks like, it's emulated, and it doesn't really capture what the actual units look like. I mean, there was so much character, and it's why I love collecting Pong clones, different Pong systems that all look different. They essentially play all the same game or variations of the same game, but really it's the aesthetics of the physical units that I get excited about. Here's the box. Again, the box is just a little bit beat up. On the sides it would say what it included. Definitely this box has seen better days. I'd love to get a better box system. There are different versions of the box. And here's the unit. The best way to describe what this unit looks like is it kind of reminds me of a cross between a telephone and a walkie-talkie. And this is kind of the bizarre aspect of the unit. The left player clips off, and it's just a controller, and it has a long wire. You can roll it up in the back, and this is the main unit. And you can turn it on and off, and I'm going to show this powered up. You can select the different settings of different games. You have practice, squash, hockey, tennis, skeet, and target. Now, this is where the gun plugs in, and boy does that gun realistic. There's no orange tip. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Other than being light, it looks like a gun. And many of the Pong clones had this. On the back side, it took 6 AA batteries, and the sound comes through the unit. So when you plug this into a TV, you need to make sure that the volume is all the way down. So then that's that. It's in pretty good working condition. I have tested this, so let's check it out. Let's fire this up. That's such a great sound. Seeing it working and having a clear picture on this TV is a great thing. So on the unit, you just would press reset, and there you go. This is your basic Pong. You can set it up where playing it back and forth. And yes, I was left player. I controlled this using this controller. That's what I played with back in the day. And my brother had the larger controller, and I remember vividly that if I ever beat him, he would hit reset or turn the unit off. It was so frustrating. So, the other thing is there's different versions. Let's So we have this, and this would be target. And so pressing reset, you would then take the gun and you would point it to the screen, and it would do that. Got a nice clicking noise, pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. And then my favorite, I think my favorite of all the modes was hockey. And there's something about hockey that's my favorite Pong version that I played probably the most of. And having two paddles to control with, it got pretty intense. Man, this picture, I know it's on a CRT and it's not going to appear as clear in the video, but man, it is clear. I am super excited that it appears so great. But yeah, this is essentially what I played with as a kid. My first experiences of video games, this was it. Played hockey more than anything else. It was awesome. Then I do remember as a kid playing squash. But yeah, it's not as entertaining as hockey or some of the other things. But so there you have it. My first gaming experiences. So there you have it. That was Radio Shack TV Scoreboard. Yes, it's like many other Pong clones, but what did you think? Pretty bizarre, huh? It's definitely a unique looking system, and that's what I first gamed on as a kid. I must have been, let's see, probably 3 or 4 years old. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for all the views, comments, and subscriptions. It helps me out. I look forward to doing 2 videos a week, every week, Thursdays and Sundays. Take care. Thank you.